The one on the sides here, if you can see the sides, yeah, same pattern. It's the same thing. So you can use it on different things. You make them yourself. This one is the same brown, just lighter. I just made it really, really, really light. So you can see Paisley in there, kind of, when you really get up on it. But I wanted it kind of ghosted. So it looks flat, but then when you really look at it, it's like, wait a minute, there's stuff in there. Oh, that's cool. You know, that look, that effect. That is, you go for stuff. Do it, do it, do it. ChatGPT will get you close, but like you got to take that and figure out what pieces that ChatGPT and Leonardo and whatever other image generator, if you're using whatever the thing is, Midjourney or whatever for images, okay. If you're using I forget the other one, I'm not gonna remember it. I don't care. But yeah, if you're using one of those other ones, and that's fine. But get the pieces that you want to build the thing that you want. Okay, like me, I do a Paisley thing and then I do it in black and white. Why? Because then I can invert it and flip it to white and black. For example, I'll show you that it's the same thing. But if we go to, let's see here, we're at 12:06 on the clock. I hate it when this time runs out. But whatever, we'll be here forever anyway. If I go to hats, right? And the part where I clicked on hats. There we go, computer, you can do it. You can do it. This one here. These match those slides. They go with that perfectly. Because this one here, there's this pattern and this pattern. They're the same thing. One is just inverted. That's all it is. All I did was on the filter. I can't show it to you because if I open Photoshop, it's going to close this screen recorder, and then it's going to be stupid, and I'm going to be all pissed off. But yeah, you can just it'll do it for you. It's just a filter thing. So you have the one thing, and then you hit it's in the for goodness sakes, I can't think of it. Let me just piss myself off and stop this and blah 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 blah. Yeah, here's Photoshop. Man, his voice is gravelly. Yeah, your face is gravelly. Anyway, so let's go here, and then we will go to scraps, because that's usually where I keep everything in the scraps folder, and then there's a folder called patterns and fills inside the scraps thing, which is where all the patterns and fills and things are. And then this one here says pattern Paisleys. I'll go there, and I still have stuff that I have to do there, but whatever. Wait, no, that one, this one here, we'll go with that one. Let's go with that one. Sure. Here we go. So you open up. If it will open up, is the computer going to behave? Yeah, it is. So here's what we got. There's this here that's gray. Right? That's the pattern. That's all of them. Is this. That is it. What you can do is on this layer here, duplicate that layer. Bang. So now you have two gray ones. This top one here. That top one right there. I'm going to go to image. Yeah, it's an image, and then where is it? Adjust, and then invert. This is Photoshop 6. Your Photoshop is way more advanced, so you can do way more than me quicker. So you have no excuse. If you have Krita, free program. So you're like, I can't pay for Photoshop. Krita's free. Does the same stuff as Photoshop. I just use Photoshop because I'm used to using it. It murders me at times, but I'm used to using it. I haven't taken the time to really get that far in the Krita to learn it as much as I know Photoshop, so I just use this because I'm quicker with it. So I can get done what I need to get done and then get back to the rest of life crapping on me. So, yeah, so now you can see these are white on the inside. And in the original one, they're black on the inside. So then you take a solid pink square, right? This thing is, as soon as you just, here, well, I'll do it. New layer. So now sure. Yes, layer 2, right on, yes. Yay, so now you have look, there's no background. I'll show you, I'll zoom it in, I'll show you. See, checker pattern, nothing there. Background empty, 0. You can pull this one up, right? And then what I'm going to do in the new layer that we made, which is empty and hollow. What's a good color? Let's do well, I don't have any of this solid green. Well, here's the thing. You can match colors exactly if you want, which is a smart thing to do. Very, very smart thing to do. So, let me look at... What is this? Go away, be scrap, and then you go away, be scrap, and then you go away, be scrap. This thing here, so what do we have? Adventure shop. Oh boy, this is just a process, isn't it? But at least you're learning something that will help get you further, because you probably didn't consider doing this earlier. You might not have. So, what we're looking for is products that are green. For example, there's this here radio thing, and you see that green that's in there? We could get that. This here has a green, we could get that. What's a good even green though? Because there's nothing that's really green here. I already did that one, so I can't show you that really. I mean, I could, but whatevs. Here we go. Okay, so this green logo here. Right, okay, so we'll do that. So we'll match everything to this green logo. Why? So we can make products that match with that green logo. So what I'm going to do here is go to back to Printful. You can do it from scratch if you have it. If you have an image, you can download the image. If wherever you're going to get your picture from, get your picture that you're going to steal the color from. Me, I'm going to go to File Library, because that's where all the files are. Then I'm going to go to TAO Logos, because that's where all those logos are. And then I'm going to click on this green right here, and I'm going to click, not going to click on it, but I'm going to hit the 3 dots and hit download. Boom. So now I've downloaded. You saw the little blue thing. It's jumped up. There it is, TAO plate. There we go, the green one. So now I'm going to come back to Photoshop. Right, okay, then I'm going to go here to the downloads folder. This is the regular, whatever you call that crap. Downloads folder, there it is right there. There's the image. I'm going to take that image and open it up, boom, in Photoshop. I'm going to take that image and boom, open it up in Photoshop. Take that image and boom, open it up in Photoshop. Maybe I have too many windows and things open because this program is this program. So this I actually need, so save you. It's going to give me a bunch of crap. Oh boy, life. Save it to the desktop, and then, yes, also there, that's fine. Just save it, yes, that's fine, thank you. Just do it and go away, please. Just do it and go away. Just leave, just do it and leave. Thank you. You there, did you have memory? Well, maybe that's it. So get rid of that. So now we're all clear. No one should be thinking. Our brains are nice and smooth. You, the green one, open up in there. Do it. You can see it's doing it. It's doing it. There we go. If I had hair, I'd be ripping it out. Anyway, so we're going to click on this color here, and then we're going to eyedrop right in here, which is a good space for that green. It's pretty solid in there, right? Boom. So we got that green right there. So that's the exact green for this logo. That's the green. The light is part of the green. The light green, that's that. I could go for this here dark green, or this dark green, but I'm going with this here light green. As a matter of fact, I can take them both. Why don't we? Sure, why not? So the top one here is going to be this light green. Then I'll flip this over, and in this space, I will pick the darker green. Bang. That one there. Is this one even darker? Yes, it is. Which one do we want? Which one do we want? To tell you the honest to goodness truth, if I go with this one darker green, okay. And then, instead of this light green, I go with this middle green. Okay. With those two, this will pop out more, because they'll be on a darker background. So we'll give that a whirl. You can go home. You can go home. So this top layer here, this layer that we have here, right? This blank, empty, hollow layer. I'm going to get the paint bucket tool. This is the middle green. Splash. Just fill that baby. Just soak it. Yeah, there we go. Nice and full. So here's the first thing I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, and then Save As. Okay, and then I'll figure out where I'm going to put this. Oh boy. Let's go to D drive, and then into the Adventures Of folder. And then I'll just leave it there in the Adventures Of folder, sure. So then that's, yeah. So then I'm going to call this the green. I'll call this TAO green, or plate green. So, bang, save that there. So now I have this Paisley stuff in there. And I have the greens. Well, I have one of the greens anyway. So that's saved. Let me take this layer here since I don't need it. And I can take the darker green and paint that in there. Bang. Well, I did it. You just can't see it because this layer's on the top. There you go. So that's in there. And then, yeah, let's go back and get that last one. New layer. Sure. And where is it? Because I closed it, so we got to bring it back. Okay, bang. Then you're back in there. Come on, do it. Load. 9 minutes and 46 on the clock. Oh, time just goes by, doesn't it? You just feel like just sucking right out of you. You're just getting old, like you're staring at the dark crystal right into the heart of it. Anyway, the deep purpley black light heart of the dark crystal. Anyway, so here we go. So this bright green, bang. So there we go. We got that one. And we'll close you again. Goodbye. And then we'll paint that. See, the new layer. Make sure you're working in the new layer. Bang. So we're in that new layer. So that one there. There we go. Then I'm going to hit this because sometimes my Photoshop is jerking and it won't save. File, save. So now we've got it saved. So we got the Paisleys and the 3 greens that we need. Now, since this green is solid and we don't need to do anything else with it, you know, like we don't need it to be a transparency because it's just a solid green block that you can stretch and minimize. Wow, this is a whole other video. This is turning into a whole other video. File, save as. Come on, and then plate greens light. L-I-G-H-T. I could have put L-I-T-E, but then I'm going to save that as a JPEG. Because I can do that as a JPEG. It will work as a JPEG. Printful takes GIFs and JPEGs. I mean PNGs and JPEGs. It does not take GIFs. PNGs or JPEGs. PNGs preserve the transparency. JPEG, if you have anything that's like if I had a green circle and there was nothing around it, it would fill in the nothing with white if it was a JPEG. So I have a green dot with a white background, and that's dumb. That is not what I needed. I need just a solid green, so that's what I got right there, a solid green. So there we go. All right, so that's the first one. Then the second one here is the medium green, so I'm going to take that, File, Save As. I'm going to save that as a JPEG. Where is it? Switch to JPEGs, and then it'll show me my green. There it is. Plate greens light, plate greens medium, or mid. Come on, thing. M-I-D. mid. So there we go. Save that as a JPEG. Boom. Right on. So then I'm going to go to the dark side. There we go. The dark one there. File. Save as. And then JPEGs. Boom. So show me the JPEGs. Give me a loop. Give me a loop. Okay. Dark. D-A-R-K. There we go. Save. So then we save that as a JPEG. Boom. We got it. You got it. Okay. Took bird. Anyway, so you know what that is. You're amazing. That chick is just so cute. She's just too cute. She's just too cute. She's a great singer too. Really, really, really great singer. But anyway, cool band. Anyway, so now we got these three colors. We got this dark one here, and then we've got this light thing here. Right. Right. Now there's all different types of ways to play this. All different types of ways to play this out. You know what? I'm gonna grab one more. Going to grab one more and drag it in here. I'll go to scraps. And then I'm going to go to patterns and fills. Then I'm going to go to the patterns, Paisley, that thing. Then I'm going to grab this one here, which is like a silvery thing. Bang, there's that. Right. And then, well, that's good enough for this demonstration. I'll pop that in here and get it lined up. There's that. Was I getting a phone call? I don't know. My phone's usually on vibrate. I don't know why I have a phone. I really don't need one. Paying is ridiculous. Why would you pay for spam? You know? Anyway, so there's that. That's really, really light, right? This one here is medium. And then there's the flip right here. And sure, why not? Let's grab one of the darker ones, like you, sir. Yeah, this one's not bad. That one's a good enough, kind of thing there. That one there. It's pretty good enough kind of thing. So I'll drag you into there. Bang, so then we have the dark one there, right? Okay, so we got 4 in here. We got 4. Okay, and then I'll put them in order. So the darkest one's at the bottom. Then on top of that, we have this middle. And then we have the invert, the flip. And then we have the one that's so light and bright. See? It's in there. But that's where you get those really... I looked over right as the video was cutting off. Yeah, that's where you get those really light, silvery kind of patterns where you can barely see it. Where, like the Panther one. But the Panther one is like this bottom one, only blacked out more. I just turned the black down even more. But anyway, as you can see, it was just a black and white pattern. That's it. A grayscale black and white pattern. Then you lighten it up. You decrease the hue and saturation. And then you just make it all flat gray. And then you invert it. And then you increase the light. You go to levels. And you increase the white and all that stuff. Right? There you go. I'm not going to show you how to do all that stuff. If you know Photoshop, then you know how to do it. If you don't know Photoshop, then pay somebody that does. There's plenty of artists out there. You don't have to go to AI to do all this stuff. As you can see. You can do this here. And it's fine. I can show you how to make these if you wanted to. I had another video with that. If you want, I'll show you a shortcut. Here's a shortcut. How do you make these things? You go here to 1001freefonts.com. Right? There's nothing but fonts. Nothing but fonts in there. What you want to do is go to Dingbats. The Dingbat fonts are all fonts that are pictures. So these are letters, A to Z. And they're nothing but pictures. You see these? These kind of look like some paisley prints. You can use butterflies, things like that, and make paisley prints. There are flowers in there. What you want to do is go to, in your license type. Let me zoom in for a second here. Man, this guy should have billions of views. He's just giving away all of the game. He's just showing everybody how to do everything so we can all get paid. You think life's really going to help me? Because I'm trying to help you get paid and free? No. It's a miracle he found this video. But take it, run with it. Go do that golden thing and make that money. Get your money. Get out of this system. Get out of this stupid system. Get out. Get free. Take this stuff I'm showing you. Get out. Go away. Get out of here. Don't stay here. Don't do this. This game sucks. Anyway, look. Can't get a non-pop-up for nothing. Go to license type. It's because you don't want to get sued. Then go to free. You can use public domain. Those are free also. Public domain things are free. Those are free too. Don't get me wrong. But I go to free because I know it's free. Then you hit update. Then it'll change your list to all the things that are free. It'll filter out all the things that ain't free and give you nothing but things that are free. So here's this here, and then there's that there, and then, you got all the rest of the stuff in here. So you're like, well, for goodness sake, pop up, dude, really, seriously? So you got things like this, right? And all this weird, crazy, yay stuff. And you're like, I want to do a pattern. You're not showing me how to make a paisley pattern or whatever. No, really, really watch. You see this here? Uh-huh, yeah. What font was this? This is called Xmas Clip Art. Do I have that? I don't know. But whatever. You can use things like that. You can use things like these. There's ones called cornucopia. If you find one called cornucopia, those ones you see were an E. Dingbats. Do they have the cornucopia ones? Or I think it was called cornucopia or something like that. I'll know it when I see it. I zoomed out, that's all, so I don't have to keep scrolling down so much. Even things like this you can pick apart, What do I mean by pick apart? I'll show you. King things, flourishes, that's nice. Come on, go to the next one, do it. Things like that there. Ludlow. Is that it? No, we got more. There's more coming. Now for a section featuring the rhythm. Free the Robots. I believe that was, I forget the name of that song. Really nice song, Free the Robots. If you've never heard of Free the Robots, go check them out. This flower's nice. You could use stuff like that. I ain't seen the one that I'm looking for, though. I know it's in here because I downloaded it. I was just trying to show you what it is. Yo, Mickey Mouse. Enemy Mines. That was the name of the movie, Enemy Mines. Louis Gossett Jr. was a weird-looking alien. Sparta, for the glory of Sparta. You can do things like this where you rip that off of there. Getting bored looking here. You getting bored? Yeah, we're all getting bored, wasting precious, valuable time. In fact, this is nowhere near what we were trying to be doing. Okay, so screw this portion. But anyway, you can get fonts from there and then chop them up and whatever and hack pieces off and then make the things that you gotta make. I will show it to you, but time. We're on a time limit here. So, the dark one's on the bottom. This lighter one's there. Then it flips, and then it gets brighter from there, right? Okay, so, first thing we're going to do is, let me reorganize these. So, we're going to put this bright one here at the top. So, this is just a solid green layer sitting on top of what is now the bright one. Solid green layer sitting on top of that. Zoom it in so you can see it. There you go, solid green layer sitting on top. What you do is, you click on the solid green layer. You go to to the thing there, the filters, and you click on multiply. That makes it see-through. Now you can't really see it because that's what it does. That's the catch there. If I zoom in, now you see how you can see it? Can you see the little patterns like the flower right there and then this here? Yes. Yep. You can see it when you get up on it. That's that crazy like eye messing with you and silvery thing, bro. That's it right there. So what you do is you take that and you go File, Save As. And then you go to plate greens. You change it to a JPEG because we can do these as JPEGs. We don't need to see through anything. Change that to plate green. Then, what do they call it? So then they'll all be together. This is called plate greens light. And then we'll go Paisley bleached. So that's the bleached out one. That's the one that you can hardly see in there. Oh, and then it's not going to let me save. Anyway, so you would do that and save that as that. Then the next thing you would do is go to overlay. Bang, you see how I flipped it there? Yeah, let me zoom in here so you can see that. So that's what overlay does. So it gives you the white image with the green background, but it's a lighter mint thing. Now, what we're doing is, all you do is just go through the different greens. Then here's the next green. Oh yeah, so then you can do that. Just multiply and overlay. So that's on the white background. Here's what it looks like on the gray, on the lighter one. So that's the one, this inverted one. This one here. If you put it on, then you hit, come on thing. Yep, multiply. That's what you get. And then when you hit overlay, that's what you get. So you multiply, save it, JPEG. Then overlay, save it, JPEG. Then you go to the next one, this here dark one. You go back to your green. You go multiply. Bang, that's what you get. Then you go overlay. Bang, that's what you get. So then you go again here to the darkest one. Then you click on your green one again. Then you keep saving it. You go multiply. Bang, that's what you get. And then you go to overlay. Bang, that's what you get. Okay? So you can do this. You can make your patterns easy. Have all the different colors and everything easy, right? I just showed you. You can do it real easy. You can do it with Krita. It's a free program. You probably got better stuff on your phone or wherever you're doing stuff on. I don't know what you're doing stuff on, but you probably got better stuff. Your computer's faster. You're going to have memory, so you'll be able to save things. You see what I'm working with? This is Photoshop 6. You're way more advanced than what I'm doing. And come on. Look, I click on stuff and it takes like 20 minutes to load. Your stuff just opens right up. So you have like zero excuses. I just showed you how to do it. You can go get free clip art or whatever and do the same thing. Just do a free clip art, a free Paisley clip art, a free diamond pattern clip art, free Gucci pattern clip art. Public domain. Free, no copyrights. And then use the picture. There you go. Look, it's the same thing. Orange. It's the same. It's all you do. You just change the color card in the front of it. Just change it to a new color. Overlay, multiply, save. Overlay, save, multiply, save. Then the darker one. multiply, save, overlay, save. You don't even have to switch it to a darker one. Once you have this here, you can go like this. You can go image, and then you can go to adjust, and then you can go to hue saturation. No, it's not going to do it because I had too much of this stupid computer. But you can just make the image darker, and then it'll turn to a darker thing. You can go to, since this here green is overlay, is at 100%. If I take this and change the opacity down, you see how it got darker there? So it's less green. But you can do all types of things. You get all different types of colors, right? And then you take those colors and then you plug them in here and you do different combinations. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's zero. How much GPT did we do? Exactly. You can make these things. You can, if you can draw, even better. If you can just go in and just draw, I would show you, but the stupid thing's not going to have memory. So let's see here. Save. If it'll do it. No, nope, not going to do it. So I'm going to close this, and then it's going to ask me if I want to save it like a jerk. No, you idiot. You're not going to save anything. Anyway, 12:57 on the clock here. Look, file new, and then I'll make this super low, stupid resolution. 100 DPI. It's going to look like crap. It's a 10 by 10 square. Check this out. So all you got to do is, let's go to the paintbrush. Here it is, paintbrush right here. Right? And then let's make it a solid paintbrush. So all you got to do is just draw in your shape. Right? And then add in whatever you want to do within blah, 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 blah. And give yourself a reference point. That's all you have to do is give yourself a reference point. For example, if I go like this, you can see what that would look like if I lined it up with something else. If I went like that, you can see what it would look like if I lined it up with something else. Now, it's not measured out, so it's better if you're going to be real precise, go ahead and measure this as 1 inch here, well, 2 inches, and then I'll go another 2 inches down here. Right, so bang, so that's 2 inches by 2 inches, so then I can take it and then, color that in like that. And it's going to snap to those lines, right? So then you can do your other little whatever you got to do patterns in there. Right, and then do a circle right here, whatever. It's going to be a horrible circle. But whatever, that's that, right? So, you take that layer right there, right? Boom. Sure, okay, sure, whatever. And then you do a new layer. Okay? And here's what you're going to want to do. So this is a, what is it, 10 by 10 square? So I'm going to, stupid thing, go away. Start yet another video. Yay, life. But anyway, 10 by 10 square. So 5 is centered. And then 5 is centered. Oh, past it, there we go, 5. So 5 by 5, 5 by 5, 5 by 5, 5 by 5. 10 by 10, right? So I can take this here square that I have. I can hit Control T, which is to transform it. I can move it over, just slide it over, boom, it's going to snap to that line, then I can move it up here, boom, it's going to snap to that line. So now I made it a 5 by 5 instead of a 10 by 10, right? Then I'll take that, and then I'll duplicate it. Boom, so now I have one, and then I have this one here next to it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go to Image, and then Adjust, and then, it's not invert, what is it? I'm used to doing Control T. Control T is transform, that's what I was thinking, and then flip horizontal. So boom, I just flipped it horizontal, and as you can see what's happening. Right? So then I can take that, enter, there we go. So I can take this thing here, and this one here, and then take them both, and layer, and then merge linked. I linked them here, I put the little link on there, so these two are now linked. Then I'll merge link to make them both one layer. Then I'll take that layer there and duplicate that layer. Okay, and then I'm going to hit Control T, and then I'm going to flip that one vertical. I'm going to flip it vertical, boom, so now it's there. And I'll just drag it down here. Boom, look at that. Whoa, I have a Paisley pattern. Holy crap, who knew? But wait, look, you see this here, and this here, and this here, and this here. Hey, what happened? Apply, yeah, so what happened if I took this layer, and this layer here? And then I took those, and then I went layer, merge linked. And then I hit Control T to transform these two layers. And then I just snap that one in there to that line, and then I just snap that one there to that line. So now that one's 5 by 5, and I hit enter to accept the change. And then I held down Alt to just click and copy it over to here. So bang, whoa, wait a minute, look, they're hearts now. Wow, it's almost like I knew what I was doing. So I can take this one here, right, bang, bang, that's in there locked in, so I can take that, and then link it to that, so these are linked now. And then image, and then layer, that's what it is, and then merge linked. So now they're the same one layer, and then I hold down Alt and click and drag it down, boom, and let go, and I made a copy of that one. Bang, so look, wow, there's a diamond in there, and hearts. Holy crap, this guy's a genius. How did he learn to do these things? It looked like crap when I first did it, didn't it? And now it's starting to look like stuff. Wow, who knew you could do that? This is how they do this. That's how they did that. This is a square. There's a square in here somewhere. You take that square and you copy it and paste it, and then copy it and paste and paste and paste and paste, and you just fit them together where they overlap. That's it. You just fit them together where they overlap. Where the thing is the same, you just fit it together. And then you take them and then you layer and then you merge linked. And then you take that and you Control T and transform, and then you just drag it up until bang, and then it's there. And then you drag this side, let me move over, and you drag that side in, and then bang, look, you got 4 now, right? Now we're going to have 8. Oh, and you drag that one over. And look, oops, we did way too many now. It doesn't matter. We just keep going. And look, the diamond's still the same. You just line it up there on the diamond pattern, and then you take the other. Whoops, sorry, wrong layer. Bang. And then this one here, you just take that, and then you line it up at the heart layer. Boom. So now you got the hearts in it. Wow, this looks like a solid pattern, don't it? Done it. Look at that. Look at that. And you're like, well, I want things to be in color. Well, then you just take them all. And then you hit layer, and then you hit merge linked. And look, we got these 2 different greens. There's light green and dark greens. And then we can take the dark green and take the paintbrush tool, and it's going to fill in everything in the middle. Wow, look at that. So crazy, isn't it? Isn't that wonderful? Then you can take this here, right? And then you can just go pick another color. And then, okay, sure, this right, boom, that blue right there. And then all the little squiggly lines here, we'll paint these all blue like that. If you want, you can get your eyedropper tool and just click all of them, all the white space ones. Bang, that one there, and then this one, and that one, and this one, and that one, and then all other little ones like that, all the ones. You can get them all. And then you just fill them all up. That's the wrong one, I hit the green there. Oops, sorry about that. Control Z for that last one, Control Z again, whatever. Anyway, but you see what I'm saying. Control D for deselect. But you see what I'm saying. From some crap drawing that we just did, this piece of crap drawing, the drawing was crap. It didn't look like crap. But if you know geometry, I know that that little shape like that, if I put that with another one and mirror it, it's going to be a heart. And if I put these 2 little corners, if I put them together, it's going to be a diamond. You can make these things. It's easy. It's easy. You can do it. You can do it. And then people are going to see this and be like, that looks expensive. And you're going to be like, well, let me put an expensive price tag on it. And then you can pay your phone bill and eat shrimp that day. I'm just saying, you can do it. People look at this and be like, wow, if this was in different colors, that could almost be a Christmas pattern. Do it. Then go to Printful. And put it on a Christmas sweater, find an all over print sweater, and then put the pattern on the sweater, and then you sell your Christmas sweaters, okay? It's simple. You can do it. You can do it. You can draw this on a napkin and then scan it in, or take a picture of it on your phone and just copy into the little square. Keep in mind, we started with this little square right there. Hold on. This here, you jerk. This is what we started with. This here. Let me change, sure, whatever. Come on, you jerk. There, this is what we started with. That's what we started with. This whole picture is just this. That's it. There's that little heart piece. And there's that little diamond piece right there. That's all we did. And then there's a stupid squiggle and that squiggle there. And now you got that. It's easy. It's easy. I'm telling you, it's easy. Just go out and make dope. Just be geometric. Just put some lines and some squares and some triangles in there. Put some different colors in it. There you go. That's easy. It's easy. It's easy. So go do it. Succeed. Go succeed. Go crush it in this game. You can do it. Seriously. You see me. I'm not even trying here. This is me doing crap. And people are like, that looks pretty good, actually. I would actually wear that. I would get that on, if that was on like a Christmas beanie, or, one of those Christmas Wool of the Scullies with the fuzzy ball on, I would wear that. Especially with a sweater that matches it. What? And there's flip-flops? What? There's sweatpants? What? Do they have a duvet? Dude, it's easy. It's easy. And this is, like I'm telling you, this is me crapping around. I did not try. Imagine if I really put some intent into some stuff. Like, where are we going here? Man, I was not trying to have this conversation. I was just trying to show you how to do some flip-flops. Whatever. But if we go to tops and then to... Come on. This slow computer. This is death. Polos and button-downs. Stuff like this here. Stuff like these. If you saw the video on those, if you didn't, I'll explain it to you. So, you have this here shirt, right? And this is the front. And then this one is the back. It's the front and then the back. It's easy, right? There's nothing to that, really. That's easy. So you can go ahead and then do that. That's fine. The front, as you can see, has the stripes here. There's a black stripe and a white stripe. Meanwhile, there's this website's crazy. Then there's the rest of the colors there. So yeah, the colors broken up by this black and white stripe. And then most people look at it and they're like, wow, this is cool stripes. I like the stripes. I like the colors there. The black and white throws it off. But that's cool colors there. Okay, here's the logic behind it. Like I said, this here is just messing around, showing you how to do it. It's not really thinking, putting intention. A little intention, because I knew I was going to do a heart. I knew I was going to do a diamond, just to show you that you can get geometric shapes out of this stuff. Blend it, hide it seamlessly. Okay, so there's that. What this is about is red, black, and green. If you know what that is, then cool. Green, yellow, red. If you know what that is, cool. But look, it's red, black, and green all over again. But then it'd be green, yellow, and red. Hey, wait a minute. The red's broken up. This black and white is broken up. And then it would even continue all the way down. But this black and white stripe, they break it up. What happened there? This disrupts it. Because once you have your flow of what your life is about, sometimes the things that they present to you in black and white are what disrupt your natural vibrancy, your natural flow. But this is what you're facing, because this is on the front. So the things that you're facing have the dark coming out on top. And it looks like the light is suppressed. So then your natural flow is broken up by that thought. But if you know who has your back, then the light will come out on top. The darkness will be suppressed. And then you can keep flowing like it was in the beginning. So that's what that's about. If you know how to flip it. And your back, your shadow side, and blah, blah, blah. All the other stuff is the things that help you to flip the game. So your flow can stay flowing and you can stay you and do what you're supposed to do. So I'm telling you, if you start designing stuff with the intention and, you know, putting thought into it, then you can have dope stuff. I showed it to you. It's real easy to do. It's real easy to do. You can do it. So just go ahead and do it. All right? And if you're still confused, go to the Adventures of the Glitch with Faye and littlebird.com and get yourself some samples. Go ahead and get yourself some samples there. The Adventures of the Glitch of with Faye and littlebird.com. Okay, and go to the shop, the Adventure shop, and look at some patterns and some things and be like, you know what? I think that's what I want to do. And since my computer and everything works better than his and loads faster than his, he went on, what was that, Printful? And that's where he builds all the clothes and everything on Printful.com. Printful.com, okay. It's a free account, okay. You can do things like get a free store on there. What do you mean a free store? If you have a, whatever, you can get it's called a quick store on Printful. So then you can do things like, howdy.
So how are you making out?
Wonderfully.
And what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Nothing successful. But that's regular life.
But what are you going to do?
Oh, die. But then if you go to here, you can get one of these things here. And it's a store that looks like that. So then the only problem you have is the organization of the store. So you can do things by, like, naming things. It depends on how you name it. You can name that. My daddy popped in. But yeah, you can do things like name it. So if you go sort by name, then it will organize your store by the name of things. That's how it already was. See, all the stuff says Little Bird logo, Little Bird logo, Little Bird logo. All Little Bird stuff is there. And then there's minimalist, and then all the stuff that says One Piece. And then all the stuff that says reversible bucket. So all the reversible buckets are all together. So you just figure out how you're going to name your stuff, and then it'll organize it for you if you just hit sort by name. It's a free store to get. There's no overhead in the, what's that? More mint? Sweet potato slip?
Yeah, you just plant them. They're
Oh, to plant the sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
The slips.
Come back.
Hello, Mr. Cat.
Come here.
What happened to the other ones? What happened to the other sweet potatoes? Ah. Oh, yeah, then you just organize your store. It's a free store. So then you can take this stuff that's in this free store, right? And then you can... Oh, there we go. Video cut off. Anyway, so yeah, it's free store. It's called a quick store. You can do whatever you want with that. And then you can take your items here. You can copy this. Like if you click on an item, it'll take you to that actual item page in the store. You can copy that their URL. Control C, copy that URL. Then you can go to places like, let's see here, Facebook. Right? And then you can go on your regular personal page, your For You page as they call it. FYP, your For You page, which is that one there. This is the business page. Then the For You page is this one here. Right? Then you can go here to the marketplace. Right? Facebook Marketplace. In Facebook Marketplace, you can create a new listing. Right? And then in Printful, this is all you do in Printful. In Printful, you go to, I'm showing you. You go to stores. This is how you do it. And then you go to create a quick store, launch a quick store. And it'll just make a store for you. Put in your information, link it to your bank, blah, 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 blah. So there you go. Then you have a store. The quick store is going to look like that. It's going to look like that. If you go to all products, it'll have that's all the products that you have in your quick store. Right? There you go. So, for instance, this thing here, we'll take that one. So you got this shirt right here. Then you hit, you go in there and you got the URL. You hit Control C, you copy that URL. Then you go back to Printful. And, let me see here. I'll do this first. Printful, and then, my products. And then that is in the, pick which store you're trying to see. That's the Bandcamp store. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And then there's all the things that are in the Bandcamp store. Where did you go? Where did you go? That guy right there, you go to the three dots, and then you go to download mockups. So then you get your pictures. You want basic mockups. And we'll take that, we'll take that. Sure, we'll take everybody. Why not? We'll take them all. Right? These are all the different ones that you got. Then you go to JPEGs. Make sure you download in JPEGs, because it's quick and easy. It'll have a white background, but who cares? Come on, it'll generate the mockups, but after it generates, it's not done. So it's generating mockups, and then you hit download mockups. Don't forget to download the mockups, because if you don't download it, you'll generate it, and then you'll leave this page, and then you won't have any pictures. Generate first. Download second. You can download it twice, just to make sure you got it. Did you see the little blue thing went up over here? Look, here we go. Watch. Bloop. There we go. So it's downloading again. So after you download them, you got them there. It'll be archived, whatever. Archive things in there. You go here to your download folder. It's these archive things right here. I'm just going to right click on that one and then go to open with and then Windows Explorer to open that up, and then I'm going to Control A, and then Control C, and then Control X. Control A is select all, Control C is copy, Control X is cut. So then we can paste later. We go to the Adventures of folder, and then we go to the, where is it, shirts, right there. That folder, open up, I double clicked you, come on, what are we doing here? Then markups, we'll go there, and then I'll just pick a folder that's empty, that says new folder, this one here, and then I'll rename it. Target, gold target. Wait a minute, and then I'll put polo. Polo gold target. P-O-L-O. Wait, it's not a polo, it's a button down. Button down gold target. So then I'll open up that folder. Then I'll set the view. Well, either way, I can do it now or I can do it after. Control V for paste. And it's pasting all the things that I copied and cut. It'll paste them into here, so there they all are. Then I can go to view and then go to large icons. So now I can see all my pictures in there. I can even zoom it in so I can see them better. Right, so then I can go back here to Facebook. Then I can choose listing type, and I'm listing an item that's for sale. This is in Facebook Marketplace again. If you missed it from the beginning, let me stop and go all the way back out to the beginning. I'll click on, and then you go to your personal page, your For You page. You have to do it with the For You page. You can't do it with the business page. Business pages do not have access to Facebook Marketplace. So your For You page, you go to Facebook Marketplace. Then you want to create a new listing. Right over there, create a new listing. What kind of listing? We're listing an item for sale. Boom. Now you get to put in all the stuff for the thing that you're selling. Here's the add photos. Luckily, we have photos because we just downloaded the mockups. They're JPEG, so add photos. Then you go to that folder that you made, which is inside the shirts one, and then inside mockups. And it's the one that says button down, so it starts with a B. Oh, there it is, button down, gold target. There we go. And then we'll do the front view. Then we'll do this other clean front view. And then it's detail. Let me show you what we're picking here. Zoom in. Okay, start over. So we'll pick this here detailed one. Then we'll pick this one here because that's clean. It shows the whole thing. And then we'll show the back. And then you can show the side, one of the sides. Now, the trick is to get people. Usually I like to get one of each, but I usually take them all if I can. I fit as many as possible. But that's me. Well, I'll take the other side so they can see the other side. But that's a good picture there. And does she have any more pictures? I believe that's her. I believe that's her there. And this guy. And there he is again. And there he is again. Okay, so there we go. We got some shots of them. Take that one too. Alright. And there he is again. And I believe that's good enough. We'll see how many we can put in here. So, we ran out. You can only have a maximum of 10 photos. No problem. So we're going to put this one first. The front. And then we'll put in the front and the back. And then the zoom in one. And then the sides, one side and then the other side. And then let's show this guy here from the front. And then this girl here from the front. And then we'll go with the girl side and the guy side. Then the guy's other side. And then the girl's side there. And then the girl's front one. And then we'll do with the guy. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we got 13, maximum of 10. So, we can get rid of his one back thing there. And we can get rid of, let's see here, all the rest of these. Oh no, I'll keep her wide shot. There we go. Just so that... Oh, wait a minute. I can fit 10. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that one. That last one. Where is that? Was this fella in the front? That one there. Okay. So at least you can see what it looks like on the front for the guy and the girl. So there you go. Reshuffle of the deck. There you go. So that's that. So now they're in there. Then you can go title and then you call it gold target. Alright, and then you can set your price, whatever the price is in there. It's $40, $50. I'll just do $41 because it says $40.50. And it's not going to let me hit decimal points. It's got to be exact dollars. Okay, whatever. Categories. I don't like the categories because it's usually like men's clothes or women's clothes. It's never just like clothes. So you're losing out on one side, but whatever. Do men's clothing and shoes. There we go. Condition is new because it's print on demand. Description. You just go back to the actual page and then you just copy the whole description. Control C. Right? And then you paste that in there. Boom. Now, at the top of the description, what I will do is... in here, this Facebook Marketplace, I'll put click link here to buy. And that's where you go back to the URL and you copy the URL again to this one item, this specific item. Copy that in here, and then that there, Control V, and then you copy that. Click here to buy link, and then you paste it again, and then you paste it again, so that they can not say that they didn't see it. So then there's the rest of it. And then at the bottom, you can paste it again. Boom, click here to buy. Color, black. Material, what is it made out of? Fabric is recycled polyester, 65%. Well, that's in the EU. In the US, 100% recycled polyester. Alright, so there you go. 100% recycled polyester. Don't need a SKU, don't need to personalize it. There we go. Next. And since it's print on demand, they're going to drop it off right at your door. There you go. Location, you can put whatever location you want. Sure, Atlanta, Texas. I'll put Houston, Texas. There we go, Houston, Texas. So, and next. Then you can pick which places you want to sell it in. So buy and sell and trade DJ gear? No, not that one. Free music promotion? No, not that one. Spiritual conscious esoteric clothes? Sure. Boom, we'll put it in there. Let's see here. Philadelphia hip hop, music gear for sale, international music artists, blah, 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 blah. Well, you can pick whichever groups you want to sell it in. Let me pause it and find some. Oh, that's the only ones that it's going to let me do. Okay, it's not going to show me the rest of the groups there. Whatever. Okay, good enough then. Boom. Then you hit publish. There you go. That's one way to do it. That's one way to do it in the Facebook Marketplace, right? So you have that. Another way to do it, right? Boom, is to go to your FYP for you page, right? And then you can say new item for sale. So new button-down shirts. This is the gold target. The 100% polyester. Let me duplicate this tab. Wow, 14, 15 already. Need another. This is ridiculous. Yeah, let's just start a whole new video. I'm gonna spend another day, 3 days or whatever it is editing stuff to upload it and spend another day editing that. It's ridiculous, man. All this for what? Seriously. Anyway, go to Marketplace. And then you can go to, where is it at? Create new listings, and then you just look at your listings. One there that's active. I'm gonna click on that. Oh, it's being reviewed or whatever. Let's see it. Are you going to show me the whole thing? Show me the whole thing. There you go. So what I'm going to do is copy all of the details there, including the click here to buy. Going to copy all of that stuff and go back here. It says gold target. Then I'm going to hit Control V. Now I have all the information in there. To click here, the link to buy, and all the product descriptions. Right? Cool. That was the link to it that was opening up there in Pref. Well, you can keep that if you want, or if you want, you can switch it to whatever. Because the link's there, you can click on a link, whatever. I'm going to add the photos. And here we are in the mock-up, so I can go 1, 2, I can go crazier here. Because here is not so restricted as far as which ones and how many that you're going to add. So yeah, you can add a couple more there. Alright, so there we go, that looks good. Open. Now, since I have all of this still locked and loaded in the Control-C, in the copy queue, if I go to edit all, because I have to organize these, I'm going to put this one first, that one second, and then I will put this one third, and then this one fourth. Wait a minute, I'll put this one here, this close up. Let me zoom out to make it easier on myself. There we go. So front, back, side, close up. And then other side. And then let's do our close up front. Inside, and far away front. Alright, and then that medium, and then it's close up. One side, other side, then back to that, and then the front and the back. So there we go. So those are all lined up in order. Zooming back in. In the description, like I said, since I had the same thing highlighted, I can just hit Control V. Control V is paste. So I just pasted all of the information in there, and paste again. And then paste it on each one of the pictures, so no matter which picture you click on, you have all the information in there. And yeah, there you go. It's all there set. And it's loaded. So then it doesn't matter, like I said, whichever picture they click on, whenever they feel like, oh yeah, okay, I want to buy that one. It's in there. The link, everything is in there. You're done. Here's the other part. Okay, so now that's in there, nice and good and straight, and all the pictures are in there, and they all got the links and all the information is there. You can double check and proofread it, whatever. Good, good, good to go. And then you hit next. Boom, next. No, wait, let me go back. If you want to, I forgot about that. You can tag people. So I'll tag the business. What? Stop it, stupid thing. I'll tag, if I can, the business page. Well, that's me, myself. And then, let's see here, THE. There it goes, the business page right there, bang. So, tag those two. And then, moving on now to next. And then next, you can add share to groups. So then you can find more groups. So if you didn't have the groups in the marketplace that you were trying to push it into, then you can find the other ones here. But again, you get a limited amount. You can only do it for like 5 or whatever, however many. So then you find which groups are ones that you would want to, post it in. This looks like all music stuff. So I'll skip that part. But yeah, then you can post it into whatever groups that you want. You can share it to your story, yes. But is this going to... Yep, always share, post a story. Okay, so we're good there. And public, so everyone will see it. We're good. Post. Bang. So now you have that post there live. So then people that come to your personal page can see it. And they'll be like, hey, what's this? What? New button down shirts? What? That's cool. And then they'll click on it. And they'll be like, hey, here's all the information. Click here to buy. See more. Oh, I see what it's made out of. Oh, okay. Well, what else you got? Hey, look, same information there for every picture. All right, okay. Yeah, hey, you know what? Looking at the side of shirts, because that's usually how I judge me buying shirts, by looking at the side. I'm like, hey, I wanted to click here to buy. Let me click here. Let's see what this does. What does it do if I click here to buy? Then, bang, look at there. There it is. Then you can add to cart, and then you can check out. Got it? Okay. Okay, go be successful. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. I'm telling you, it's easy to do. It's easy to do. Look, this is a target. It's just a target. It's just a target printed over and over. It's just a target with a logo on it. It's a target. And hey, did you notice this? Did you notice that one picture? Hold on, let's open this up here. Oh boy, it's a black background, just a regular flat background with a target on it, and then the logo. Did you notice this here? This pattern. Doesn't that look familiar? It's the same one, just with gold. It's the same one. And you're like, hey, that makes it look expensive. That looks nice. Go do your thing. Go. Let me edit this video now. It's been a year doing this.